Hey, hey, hey! Happy Friday, everybody. 1 second. Game capture, space engine, reactive, group. Let's move that over. Just a little smaller. Fen will be joining us shortly, but for now, we just have Cargo and Razor. Let me make sure the audio is good. Yep. Yep. Alright, we're good. Okay, I'm back. Welcome to Space Engineers, everybody. How are you two doing overall?
We're doing pretty good. There's no.
Alright.
Oh, Albers.
Wish I didn't oversleep, because now I'm gonna want to be up for a long time. But, you know, it is what it is.
Do you still feel
You
tired
sleep.
after you overslept?
No.
Because usually after I oversleep, I still feel tired, and it's just like, why?
Feels like it was a waste of time.
Yep. And
I
I'm
I
just
was
like, I
having
really
a...
wish I didn't oversleep because I just wasted like an extra hour, and for what? I still feel tired.
I know if I'm not supposed to sleep, my mind will wake me up with my phobia.
Your phobia wakes you up.
Tryptophobia. Like, I'll have a nightmare about it.
You'll
That
have
would
a
do it.
And then
nightmare about being late for something?
Tryptophobia is
I don't know what
the fear of
tryptophobia is.
irregularly placed holes.
Oh.
Like honeycomb on someone's skin.
Yeah.
Freaks me out. Can't look at it. I
Like,
will stab.
Wait, tryptophobia wakes you up? What?
Yeah, I just have a dream where, like, there are monsters or insects or stuff like that doing that. And...
So like that frog that lays eggs in its back terrifies you.
yes, I hate it. If I ever saw that
Not
frog in
for
real
the
life,
scared
I
of
would
reason.
crush it with my foot and then just watch it die, and it would give me the most joy.
It's understandable.
I feel like that would be equally horrible because then you see its dying baby still trying to crawl out of its back.
Yeah, and then I'd keep stomping it till there'd be nothing but mush. There is no child left.
Children
And I would
are
be like, I would say I'm sorry, but you were never supposed to exist, Mr. Frog. I hate
Hello,
you.
Fen.
Mr. Frog's not supposed to be real?
No. No, he should never have existed.
I love Mr. Frog. Who's Mr. Frog? But yeah, hi.
How's the land of the living?
Fuck, I wanna know.
Land of what?
The living.
Oh.
Let's see.
I like this cockpit. It is a good cockpit.
It is very nice. You're gonna be mad though.
Very well shaped.
We gotta make a few thousand superconductors.
Why?
Well, we don't. I guess we don't have to. These are
for these things.
yeah.
Do these
They're
even work?
Yeah. They're, if we have like production on here, it'll increase the production. Engineering blocks. I'm assuming that's things like grinding and welding. Question mark. And this one's a programmable block, and this one's a programmable block. So those two will work as programmable blocks.
I guess we'll find out.
Let's see. What are you guys doing today, though?
Why the fuck does it keep lying to me?
Yeah, that sounds like space engineers.
All components successfully withdrawn. If I go to build this and it doesn't work, I'm gonna scream.
Scream.
Okay, it worked that time. What the fuck?
You better scream. No, I want you to scream.
Wait a minute.
I already had ice cream today.
Hey, so
We all
But
scream?
I didn't have ice cream, so...
That sounds like an issue. Sorry, buddy.
Well, you're PP small.
Yeah, we know this. Fucking rocking the millimeter defeater over here, man.
Yeah, the 3
Thanks for
centimeter
calling.
defeater.
Centimeter? Okay,
That was,
fuck, dude.
That was what they, that was
You
the
packing.
meme, saying
Yeah.
they have a, go up the stairs, he's like, hey honey, you ready? I hope you're ready for this 3 centimeter defeater. And then he opens the door and he's like, I did not know you had a client. She's just like
God.
doing someone's eyebrows and the dude's like laughing. She's just sitting there stun locked like, oh my god.
Yeah.
You know you're doing it. Yeah.
You
You
chose
know you're doing
me.
it when you know you're doing it when you can sunlock somebody with words.
And also my friend's dog got found, so yay.
Good.
Oh. Nice. Congratulations.
And he's a sweet boy.
All dogs are sweet boys. What are you talking about?
Some maybe not.
That is just due to bad ownership. Dog is still good.
Still not their fault, but you know, they're not really a good boy anymore.
They're
That's
always
the-
they're always a good boy. They just have bad ownership. I will die on this hill.
Okay. Let me get the gun.
Fucking A. Alright, I'm gonna temporarily remove these crew stations really fast
You're fired.
so I can work on. They'll be put back. Let's see. That one.
Yeah, you can tell that to Michael Vick.
What the fuck are you doing?
I
Football
am
player. You got
making
trouble for
the
dog
bottom
fights.
look better because this flat surface looks ass.
Like my ass. Flat surface.
Fuck. Did I miss another corner? No.
Yes.
No, we're good.
No, you missed it.
Alright, let's see.
I'm gonna go get a snack because I have a headache.
I'm literally right fucking here.
brother,
Shake
you're a
my
whole ass meal.
Gentlemen, please. I've only been live 15 minutes. Control yourselves.
Man.
You say that like we're not worse normally.
I need interior plates, goddamn.
Can't fight in here. This is the war room. I hope at least one of you has seen Dr. Strangelove.
Of course, the war room isn't for petty fights, it's for war, David.
Oh no, my energy is low. I'm gonna die.
Oh fuck, it's just like me for real. That moon that just looks fucking badass. Just glowing. and
Alright,
shit.
I'm done.
I done.
Build more shit.
I'm fat. Goddamn energy low. Fuck me.
My motivation to make every single block on our base a heavy armor block and then cover those heavy armor block and heavy armor panels is very low.
That's gonna take a while.
Yes. I kind of wish that there was a function where it was like
Upgrading.
no, like a feature where you could look at a face and it would detect every plane connected to that block, and for every surface where you could put a panel down, you could literally just coat everything in its own panel with just one click of a button.
That would be nice. It would also be
But-
nice if heavy armor blocks were not so expensive.
Yes,
Yeah.
I literally grabbed like 5,000 steel, and I was like, okay, I can probably do most of the armor block. Nope.
No.
You forgot how expensive they were.
5,000 steel will get you like fucking 20 blocks tops.
Yep. I heavily underestimated it, so now I just have all of our assemblers just pumping out steel plates non-stop, and I'm probably going to be doing that all stream.
Don't forget metal grids.
Yep,
Need
though
a
I'll do the metal
fuckload
grid
of
second.
metal
I'm
grids.
gonna do a pass with the steel first, and then I'll do a second pass with metal grids. It's gonna be great.
Metal grids take longer too.
Yep. We have assemblers with speed modules. They're fine.
How many though? Because you might need like 10.
I got the 2 for my needs. I usually get distracted and get caught up in our conversations anyway, so I'll stop, stand still for 10 minutes, and then there'll be a lot more made, so I can go back and do my thing for a little bit, and then just rinse repeat. I'm gonna be doing that a lot today. So right now, for me, the stream is just gonna be burn my brain off and place blocks for the next couple hours.
Oopsie.
There's 13 steel plates down here.
You're also down there. You got this.
I got a drumstick.
Well, that's weird. Hmm.
So, quickly, on the topic of new game releases, I believe the game that I'm going to be talking about is probably Enshrouded. I think it's called Enshrouded. It looks like a Valheim clone, but it does a few things differently. And I am interested in the game.
Oh, I
and
heard
was
about that. There
curious
was a
if-
demo.
I was curious if any of you plan on getting it.
Maybe.
I had never heard of it until now, so I might look it up.
They had a demo during Next Fest, and it was one of the more popular demos, so I looked at it and I was like, maybe someday.
So, Fen, if you enjoy Valheim, I would give it a look.
Okay, okay. I do enjoy the Heim.
Men.
What?
The high men.
No, fuck that.
I mean, well, no, you don't fuck the high men. Anyway,
Edge smash.
And if they ever made Space Engineers 2, they need to make like a sort of thing where whenever you place blocks, they can be placed fully built. Like, could you imagine a ship with something like a welder, but whenever you place blocks from that ship part, it places the block fully built?
Could you repeat that, but louder?
Could you imagine if they made a ship part, sort of like the welder, that if you place blocks via the ship instead of by hand, you could place the part fully built? Instead of having to weld it.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, that would be nice, but...
Just for convenience sake.
Hey, Finn,
Yes.
why are you green?
Am I green?
You
Yeah,
are
I'm
green.
I'm green. I guess I must die. Wait a minute. No, no, no. Not like this.
You don't want to be drilled to death?
No, that's not for me. I know I'm pretty lame, aren't I? Hello.
Were you looking for somebody to say yes?
What?
You said I'm pretty lame, aren't I? And you went, hello? Like, were you looking for
Oh no, I
somebody
said
to
hello because I saw a wall in front of me, so I said hello.
Oh. What was it you were looking for? You see it in his eyes.
I saw it in his smile.
That smile. That damn smile.
Yeah, it started all the trouble, you know? All the murders. Hi, Luna. Thank you for the lurk. Can't wait to build these fucking astronauts and then the game crashes.
So exciting.
I'm gonna save the game before I do this. Just in case the mod is broken. The game did not instantly crash. We're doing good.
They're literally programmable blocks, so like they don't really do much.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it wouldn't crash.
Fair enough. There's a flat seat. Bro, his hands are fucking doing things.
Hell yeah, brother.
What the
Hell
astronaut
yeah,
doing?
brother. He doing his done their best.
God damn. Where's our money?
Alright, I got a question, Mr. AWOL. What sounds more useful for a rover? Combat mobility, engineering, production, or no, we don't need timers.
Production.
What's it? Production?
1 or 2 productions.
What do you mean energy low? It's been 5 minutes.
Wow, we need a lot of superconductors.
Oh yeah, 2000. It's fucking wild, man.
This is gonna take a while.
Why did I hear what sounded like an
It always
explosion?
takes
What's
a while.
going on up there?
I didn't do anything.
Oh. What the hell was that?
It's in your head.
I'm assuming we won't be able to fit more than 2 refineries on this thing. As much as I'd like to build, like, fucking 8 of them.
Oh, probably not. I mean, hold on.
I mean, once we build the space station, we'll have that many, so...
Yeah. We don't need that many here.
We're gonna be getting to that soon-ish. Quote-unquote. Soon.
I don't feel like there's enough, like, half blocks. You know?
Half of these nuts.
Just kidding.
Well, I might as well put them into production. It's gonna take like an hour to make that many superconductors, so...
Yikes.
I don't know if we have enough gold for this, but we're gonna find out.
We can always find some.
No, I'm going to end up going to space for it.
Oh, shit, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough, so I'm probably gonna have to go to space for it.
Man. Guess sometimes it's just be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it do. You wish you don't got be the way that it is, but it do.
Mm-hmm. It don't always be like that, but when it do, it do. All right, what kind of rooms and facilities are absolutely necessary? I know we need
Medical.
all right, medical. Where can I put medical?
Medical will obviously include 3 cryopods. 1 medical station, 3 cryopods. I know it's mostly just you and I, but, you know, we should still have 3. Otherwise,
Yeah, that's why I
training will
have 3.
pout. 2
2
refineries
cryopods, yeah.
minimum.
Yeah, that's why I also put 3 little cockpits at the front.
God.
Even
4
though
assemblers minimum.
4 assemblers, okay.
Well, you can get away with less than 4, but...
Especially since we have so many different fucking vehicles. With
When it comes to...
assemblers.
The way I see it
base.
is, the refinery, you can kind of just... You throw shit in it, and it'll just run. But with the assemblers, it's, fuck, I need 2,000 steel plates, and I need them now. You don't want to wait, you know?
Yeah.
The refinery, it's like, who cares if it takes an hour. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Cannot withdraw 742 superconductors. Thank you. Good to know.
Why not?
Apparently. Because
That's
we don't
lame.
have that many.
Or you just can't carry that amount.
There we go. The game was just being finicky. I had to hit the withdrawal button like 5 times to get it to grab everything.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know why. Maybe they changed something.
Yeah, could be.
The good news is you can carry about 200 of them per trip, so
That's not too bad.
unlike
actually.
power
Yeah.
cells where it's like, here's 20,
5. Yeah.
and that's with the inventory like maxed the fuck out. The only problem is if I go get a gold, we got a ton of shit that the refineries still need to process.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got fucking 25,000 platinum because we ran out of that. Another 20,000 cobalt because we ran out of that. And then a bunch of uranium because it's useful. And then also the fact that there's no fucking storage in the shark.
Yeah, it's 'cause
So,
it's all taken up by the production and shit.
yep. So even if I come back with all that gold, it's like, well, where do we put it?
Yeah,
There's no
that's
room. The
just
rover
wait
will
and-
also need to have at least one large cargo container.
Energy low.
Anything
It'll
less
probably
than that
have
is
a few
not
of them.
enough.
It'll probably have a few of them.
It doesn't need to have more than 2, but it has to have 1.
You just waiting on something, or you?
Huh?
You
What's up?
waiting on something?
No, I've been building that hole over there.
Building in the hole. Oh.
My hole. Room, room.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
You know, just building a massive hole. No reason in particular.
I like the like 12 heavy armor blocks that were made.
Yeah, that's whenever I ran out and I went, oh god, I'm gonna need so much more. So
Yeah,
now I'm
because each
producing
one
them
costs
endlessly.
like 150.
Yep, that's a lot.
It really is absurd.
See, 1,500 is gonna be 10. And then, oh man, with this one we're easily gonna need like 100,000, like 150,000 plus.
Well, we're gonna need more than that. But it's okay. We're on a nice planet with basically infinite resources.
Could always build a hydrogen ship, and then build a giant mining ship, and just mine whole asteroids in one go. It's kind of what we did.
That's what I did. I built a massive mining ship. I've gotten good at breaking it though.
So I've heard.
But hey, by the time I break components, I have a shit ton of materials, so it pays for itself. And then some. If you're wondering what needs repaired on it, Razor, look for the stuff that is actively smoking. I.e. the giant left thruster.
Why do these break? That's my question.
Well, those usually break whenever they bore down into the earth, and they kind of just bounce off the walls as they descend.
They
But
bounce.
usually that shouldn't happen, because if you hold right click for half a second, it should clear enough earth around it that that doesn't happen. but I haven't managed to get Jwil to grasp the concept.
It likes to be stubborn sometimes.
But yeah, at times, it's not the more the drills themselves, it's more so the rotor heads. I don't know why specifically not the rotor heads, the piston heads. I don't know why specifically the piston heads get destroyed, but usually it's just the piston heads that get destroyed.
Clang is the reason why.
Yeah. Hence, with the bouncing, whenever the drills move around, whenever they're actively on, the piston heads usually clang off the rock adjacent to them, and that's what breaks it.
They like to move around a lot. It's very annoying.
Says I can't place the drill. And it doesn't tell me why.
There's no piston head there. I believe you need to go into the control panel of the chip, find the piston number that's missing the head, and click Add Piston Head. I don't believe there's a piston head block.
Can't believe y'all had the balls to build a mining ship with pistons.
I like the extended reach.
I like the danger.
I love it.
The danger of, oh crap, the server crashed.
What should you build a mining ship with?
Balls.
I mean, you just build a ship. The drills don't have to be on pistons. It's easier.
Oh, don't
if
worry.
they are.
The little one we have doesn't have pistons.
Yet.
I'm not putting pistons on this one.
Yet.
We're gonna put pistons on the rover, Fen? Or is that like a nah?
I'm trying to think of, would we need pistons anywhere?
To put drills on it?
I guess so, yeah. We could probably, like, have a little quarry zone back here, right?
Maybe. It would be nice to just park the rover over a uranium deposit and then have it dig
Are we
100
gonna
meters
build an
down and just
elevator?
grab the whole thing.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Raisin?
Are we gonna build an elevator?
Probably not, since everything that we can build can fly, and we can fly. So I don't see the point of having an elevator. I thought
That is
about
true.
it,
Yes, you can.
and then I was like, why the hell would I build an elevator? Everything flies. If we had like rovers or tanks, or if we had like if we like played on the same planet and we had a no ship unless it's for mining kind of playthrough, then yes, an elevator is completely justified. But in our current scenario, no elevator.
I like elevators.
No, you have to build a full-on base, but you can't use any vehicles whatsoever.
I mean, there are challenges like that.
Yeah.
People do challenges to, like, you have to get to the moon without using a jetpack.
Oh, so you have to build a ship.
Right.
And there's
No jetpacks.
somewhere you can't use a jetpack at all. There's somewhere,
Somewhere you
some
can
of the
only use
challenges
it in
are-
space. But yeah,
Cargo,
people
do you
have
like
those
the fact
challenges.
that even if they manage to beat us at the end with the final assault, we're still gonna say we won because we got to the last planet first?
Yeah,
That's what you've been saying this entire time.
Mhm.
We're
It's
just
all right.
we're perpetual victors.
Yeah. Even if we lose, we win.
You're just giving us a chance to get second place.
Yeah.
We are a gracious god. I'm sorry, benevolent god. I forgot the quote.
Benevolent these balls, Batman.
All right,
Benevolent
time to go to
balls,
space.
Batman.
Stay safe out there.
I need to go
Don't
find
die.
gold. We used all of it.
Ah, scheiße.
Dreamy, don't look.
Yeah, Dreamy, don't look.
You're probably not lurking. But if
Still,
you
Dreamy,
are,
don't
don't look.
look. Smelly.
Don't look. I'm totally not doing anything not good.
Is there any uranium in here? No, there isn't. Let me just grab a bunch.
Saying uranium fever just gone and got you down.
Uranium fever.
Spreading all around. Oh yeah, do you guys know the Fallout TV show is going to be coming in like April, I think?
The what?
Why?
There's a Fallout TV show coming up.
Well, maybe it'll be good.
Good luck. I hope it's good. If it's not, I'm going to be very disappointed.
I won't. If it's not
I-
good, I will be like, yeah, that's what I expected.
I expect it
Yeah.
to be bad, but I think there was like a decent director or show writer or something behind it, which gives me like a little bit of hope.
I feel like the rover's a bit too far off the ground to have it be a mobile quarry.
Sounds like you better fucking fix it then.
No.
Okay, good. You shouldn't do things just because I tell you to.
I know. We can have a mobile quarry on a different planet. Because we still have, what, 2 more planets until we reach their planet?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Alright, thrusters are on.
Don't worry, guys. Take your time.
Let me make
Believe
sure
me,
all of the thrusters are on.
If you show up anytime soon, it's gonna be a very short siege.
I mean, if I
Very
shoot,
anticlimactic. And
if I showed up with the Corvette, I could probably level the base pretty quick. Because we do have a combat ship. It's a small one,
Ready to go. But
but
it's ready to go.
I built a combat ship so that if the AI became a problem, we had something.
that's
that
actually
was
next
bigger
to
than,
my
like,
agenda is a
fighter.
combat ship. Although I want to like, I'm just gonna mass produce like fighters, like fighters. So that way I can make drones as well as personally pilotable stuff. I also need to make a giant fucking gun for Razor. That's a request.
Yeah.
No fuel.
The BFG.
I'll watch a YouTube video on how to make a BFG eventually. The hell did I just hear?
Don't worry about it.
Alright, I'm taking off.
I take it off. I'm fine.
It is amazing how little uranium you get from uranium ore. And how light it is. Because I just grabbed all of the uranium, all of it. And it was only 600 ingots.
Holy
And
shit.
it was like, it was nothing in my inventory. And 3 ingots was enough to completely repower the Yarhar from like 70% to 100. Like, it's crazy. It's super light and efficient.
They're gonna
but
have to be
refining it is super slow.
It's gonna be interesting because like there's a lot of like, it's a very dark game if you really think about all the themes in the show.
Fallout.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fallout.
Like-
Fallout surrounds the dark shit with comedy
Yeah.
and silliness.
But it's also, like, it's because your character is just, like, busted as fuck and has plot armor and can't die.
And
every
usually a
time, you know-
sociopath.
Usually.
Not always, but
It depends on
usually.
what build do they give their character? Is he a melee boy where he's just impossible to kill and he just beats the fuck out of everybody? If we're being completely honest here, it's probably gonna be a stealth sniper. Because that's the most common build in Fallout. Just like how the most common build in fucking Skyrim is a stealth archer.
Hmm.
In all my time playing Skyrim, I've never stealth archered.
You're a liar.
Same.
You
Nope.
are a liar.
Nope, always fucking barbarian, two-handed, and axe. That or sword and shield. I have knight fantasies.
Yeah,
not
sword
ranger
and board, brother. Let's go.
fantasies. Yo!
In
Yeah,
base
I have knight
Skyrim,
fantasies.
two-handed weapons are inferior to one-handed weapons in every single way.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
Except
It
for
really
flavor.
is. They're worse for blocking. Once you go
yeah,
down
they're
all
horrible
of
at that.
all the perks in the normal game, base game, they do almost the same amount of damage per swing between like a light one-handed sword and a two-handed sword, let's say. But the two-handed sword is significantly slower. Like the DPS is significantly higher for one-handed, and shields are better for blocking. So
Well, you see, the issue is you're blocking. When you're using a two-handed sword, you're supposed to be swinging for
the
it.
other problem is if you need to swap to a healing spell, or just a spell in general,
You
Why
swap
you-
your spells.
just put the spell in your shield hand, and then when you go back to the
Or-
shield, it's almost instant. But
Or you put it in your sword hand so that you can block while you magic shit.
you can, but the biggest advantage to doing it in the other hand is the animation difference. When you go from a
Okay.
shield to a spell, there's no animation. And when you go from a spell to a shield, there's a very short animation. But when you go from, say, a two-handed sword to a spell and back, you have to redraw the sword, and it takes like 3 seconds.
Well, the issue is you're putting the sword away, and you're taking hits. Just don't do that.
I love Fenn's argument, but I could have been swinging. But you need to do this, but I could have been swinging. But you could use a spell, but I could have been swinging.
Like, if you're
It's
doing
the-
it right, you don't need to. If you're swinging right, you don't need to pull out a fucking spell.
It's the constantly
You know?
having to, whenever you need to use spell for any reason. It's
Why do you
the
need to use spells?
constantly having to fucking pull your weapon back out again. And I hate it. It makes me so angry.
It just
And do you know
sounds like you're
why
using
it makes me angry, Fen? Because in Oblivion, you didn't have to do that shit.
Oh, please
Spells
tell us more
were
ways
not
how
in-
Oblivion is superior to Skyrim. I love hearing about it all the time.
Spells
That's
were
not
not
sarcasm,
in your
I just think
hands
everything.
in Oblivion.
Technically, the highest DPS in the game is a Dragon Bone Battle Axe.
Man, I miss that they got rid of that in Skyrim. I hate that the spell's in your hand in Skyrim. I loved casting spells and not having to put shit away in Oblivion.
Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it?
I didn't have to go into my inventory to find things. I didn't have to hotkey things. I just casted the fucking spell that was active.
Y'all are casting spells.
Yeah,
You had,
that
a,
was
you had a
it.
cast button, and you would throw the spell out of your hand with the sword in it.
Yeah, it doesn't interrupt the flow of combat. Like, seriously, they had it perfect. And then they fucked it up in the next game. And it became, like, the best game ever, so now they'll never go back to that.
Mm-hmm.
Because their justification will be, well, Skyrim would be amazing.
Honestly, I wish they would have just made, like, a battle mage skill tree. Like, one branch of one of the magic trees was battle mage, so that you could cast certain spells without putting your weapon away.
That'd be nice, yeah.
That
There's
would've
probably
been
a mod
nice.
for that.
Give us the best of both worlds.
There's always like a few games where it's like, you know, the first game had a few things about it that's like you look back on it, you're like, you know what, that's better than what they have currently. And then, you know,
Yeah.
you never see it again.
Every now and then that'll happen.
For those who have played Monster Hunter a lot, back in the day, back in the day when there was a thing called Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, there's a thing called underwater combat that everyone hated, and I always want them to bring it back, like, you know, streamline it, because it was a neat mechanic. Was it good? No, not by any means. It was horrible. But
fair,
I'd really like them to bring it back.
I would argue that Monster Hunter has been terrible until World.
I love World so much, man.
I didn't think it was terrible. I wouldn't say terrible. I'd say niche.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, I think World definitely was the game that finally caught a lot of people, because the way they did it in World was just perfect. Golden.
It was... World is just more playable for people that don't have brain rot.
Brother, we need to get back into World at some point.
I thought you were gonna say, brother, we have brain rot, and I was gonna be like, yes.
I mean, it's true.
We know
I play a
this.
lot of weird shit that people look at me and they're like, how the fuck do you play that game? That's not even a game. It's garbage. I'm like, yeah, but
God,
it's so good.
that's how- I get that a lot whenever I say I like strategy games, which is basically a dead fucking genre at this point.
Yeah, every now and then we'll get a good strategy game, or like an okay one that'll come out, but
Dude, strategy
by and
games
large,
have
the
been suffering for
strategy
like
is
10
just
years.
fucking dead. Like, the strategy genre is just gone.
Yeah, we're like we got like 3 major titles right now, and that is it. And we're struggling to be happy with that.
They're making a new Terminator RTS.
A Terminator RTS.
Mm-hmm. It's an RTS where you play as either the humans or Skynet.
But why the fuck would I play as normal human resistance when I could play fucking Terminators?
Kill all humans.
I say
Crush,
that as I have an
kill,
Imperial Guard army on my
destroy.
shelf behind me.
Strike. Does this asteroid not have any... Oh, there it is. The game was just bugging out a little bit. For a second, I was like, I thought that this asteroid literally had no ore.
What happened to the rover? We're still moving forward.
Thank God for the frameshift drive mod.
That's so good, yeah. You're welcome for recommending it.
We got cobalt, silver. I mean, we need silver, but we don't need it that bad. I need gold, you bitch. I don't want to fly all the way back to the moon to go to the fucking gold asteroid. More cobalt and silver. Fuck, come on, man. Give me some gold.
So, Razor, you're looking at the monumentous task we have before us of just this one fucking room.
Alright, what do you got? Iron? Why is there so much iron in the universe?
Iron within, iron without, baby.
Here without you, iron.
We need to find somewhere flat to build this because the ship, the rover won't stop moving around.
Brakes on.
I can't. They're so grid.
Alright, what about you? What do you got?
God.
Ore
This
detector is
is-
being a bit of a bitch.
This is a lot. This is a lot.
Oh, we're gonna need a lot more.
Iron and ice? Fuck you. Give me what I want. Remember that episode of Deep Space Nine? When Quark thought he got a big box of latinum? And he goes in and he breaks them and he's like, it's just worthless gold! Oh, I found a uranium asteroid. You know, that stuff we don't need?
Oh
Because
my
it's
God.
all over the planet?
Yeah.
I guess I could grab some, but, like, there's no point. Alright, new asteroid. I'm just teleporting around.
I don't think I've ever watched Deep Space Nine, so
It's my favorite Star Trek, but not for the conventional reasons. I like the whole war with the Dominion. I think it's
I've
very
seen
well done.
clips though.
Oh, another platinum asteroid. Hooray.
We'll never run out of those.
That's stuff I don't need. Magnesium. I think we have a ton of that, don't we?
Potentially.
Alright, asteroid, you're next.
What? Can you hear that? When I do this?
No. I don't think we can hear each other's jetpacks.
Nickel.
That's pretty late.
Don't need that.
The thing is, there's not a lot I can do at the moment.
What do you...
I've noticed that the emergency
Because
stop
the
does
building
not always work.
materials need to be used for this. And
What are you hoping to do?
I don't know. Kill Jwil. I'm gonna break his pod.
I don't need cobalt.
I mean, if you're trying to build something, you can put it into production. It's fine. You can just move it up in the queue. The assemblers will build whatever you need really quick.
By the way, this piston has never broke. This drill on the ship, it's the only one that, or there's like, you can tell which ones have never been broken because the piston color will be different.
Yep.
So there's like 2 out of all those drills that we have, only 2 of them have never been broken.
Yep.
More
I
nickel.
actually kind of found it funny on the mining ship is you can tell every part that is a problem because it is not painted.
It's sad that this ship just doesn't really work as well as
as intended.
Yeah.
It's alright. It works for what it needs to do, and we've had enough uses of it that we're pretty good on resources at the moment, so now I can just focus on building, which I haven't been able to do in a long time.
To be fair, from the very start, we were just kind of fucked with resources. We were like, we need more.
We struggled to get by, we struggled to the moon, and then
When we got into the moon, we
then we
struggled
on the
more.
moon, and then we blew up on the moon.
It's been nothing but struggle.
No, we're doing alright. No, I think we're doing okay. We even got attacked and we were able to survive. So
Good.
I think we're doing alright.
I'm proud of you.
I think it's because Dreamy let you live. Perhaps.
We were attacked by drones. That's it.
Oh, drones. Okay, yeah, never mind.
I'm basically just
If
using
Dreams
fucking-
tried to run around with a rocket launcher around our base currently, she'd get lit up by like 10 Gatling guns. So I don't think we're gonna have a problem with that again.
Don't say that too
I'm
loud,
just
Dreamy
using
might
the
just,
warp drive as a thruster. Like, it's so much easier to just jump than it is to fly.
Plus, you know, Dreams is smelly, so.
Very stinky.
Very pretty.
We're all entitled to our
Sniff,
own
sniff. Ice? Fuck, come on! Give me gold! I've checked like 20 asteroids.
But did you check the one with gold?
I don't think
Oh,
she
shit.
did.
I should try that.
You know. You know, hey, well, if Fenn's ever driving you over that ledge, you can always join Red Sea. We're recruiting.
No, you're not.
Yeah, good
Don't
luck
lie
with
to
that.
him.
Fen, you're gonna be gonna have a rude awakening whenever the invasion comes, and I'm gonna have an Avengers Endgame moment, and then I'm gonna have like 10 people join the Discord.
Oh my god.
Get everyone from Red Team to join the Discord. Alright, all of you are controlling these guns. When you see them, kill them.
Gonna have like 15 manned fighters.
And then we're gonna like be in our own Discord, be like Fighter 1, Fighter 2, Fighter 3, Fighter 4.
You
We're
gotta
just
do
all
it the EVE
dying. We're
Online
just, we're
way
just
with
role
the
play.
fucking TeamSpeak.
Just role play the fucking
We just play, like-
Star Wars team on the Death
Yeah.
Star.
We like play copyrighted Star Wars music, like da 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 da.
Joke's on you, I have the admin on my side, so... Oh!
For now.
Oh. Wait a minute.
You good?
Yeah, I'm just stretching.
Hey, good there, brother.
I haven't been getting a lot of necessary rest lately. Been working too much.
Oh yeah, you work tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh
Been
boy.
doing good old Saturdays for about almost a month now.
Motherfucker!
That's me, fucker mothers. How can I help?
Brother, I think I could use your help. There's a bunch of lonely mothers in my area. I keep seeing ads about them.
Found another uranium
Yeah.
asteroid.
I'm the one sending them your way, bro. I know you
Please
need a
stop.
bit of help.
Please stop.
Wait a minute.
There's too many.
Hold on a minute. Too many? That's bullshit.
Sorry, I don't need more single mothers in my area. You see, they take what I have, which is a breeding kink, and they take it into where they're like, no, I actually want it, and I'm like, please, for the love of God, no.
Do you mean basic instincts? my dear sir. Ooh, it's burning in here.
I will find you, gold asteroid.
No, you won't.
Oh yeah, Fen, I don't know if you heard me, but doing all of these jumps back to back, I've noticed that the emergency stop does not work that great. So
Emergency stop?
the FTL emergency stop that stops you if you get too close to something.
Have you crashed before?
No, but I've definitely come really close to things and it didn't stop me.
Ooh.
So
Oh, like do you just whiz by them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it like pushes you around it. Like it's like a force field almost.
It's magnesium. Fucking A, bro. Don't get too close to the fucking lava moon, it'll pull you down. That's all I gotta keep in mind.
Now time's to build all of them. Fantastic.
Also, when you do come back, try going into like the bridge when there's like
Oh,
no
I found it.
out. Fucking A. The bridge looks really nice with like minimum lighting.
So do you.
Alright, I think I'm good for tonight. I'm gonna head to bed.
I mean, come on. You gave me that.
You killed my brother.
I didn't give you that. You stole that.
You killed
Like,
him.
fuck. What did I do?
Dead. You killed my brother. Why?
Eternal death.
But yeah, if you need to hop from asteroid to asteroid, just use the fucking FTL drive.
Yeah.
Don't fucking fly there. Just boom, boom, boom. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Turn you on. Turn you on. Unlock. There we go. Gold. Hello, gold. So, like, I know that I'm really far away from the lava planet's moon, right?
Yeah.
Like, really far, but, like, I know that if you get caught in its gravity field, you just die.
Really?
Because it's
die?
fucking 3 Gs.
Jeepers. Yeah, it's like 2.9.
It's almost 3 Gs. And, like, I don't think any of us have built a ship that can stay in the air at 3 Gs. Because that's a lot.
That is a lot.
Think about how many thrusters you guys need to keep that mining ship in the air on Earth. And then multiply it by 3.
Doable. The ship would just be all thruster.
Yeah, just only thrusters. Imagine like a tiny ship like this, but they have like these on the side.
Yeah, that moon is a death sentence.
I went there in creative once just to see. And
Yeah.
I literally could not keep a ship in the air. Like, the Yarhar with an empty cargo couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's a bad moon.
So, like, it's like there's a landmine all the way over there, and I know it's there, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's no threat to me, because it's all the way over there. But it's got, like, that JoJo sinister aura.
Oh.
It's emanating a sinister aura, and it's like, I don't like this. The one thing I really like about asteroid ore deposits is that you don't have to fight to not pick up stone. Because they're usually pretty big and on the surface.
Yeah.
Bussin'.
Oh fuck, I gotta do sit-ups.
Oh god.
Dreamy, you better be careful. I got the Yarhar over there. I might slip.
That sounds like a threat.
I might slip. Oops.
Can't believe your threatening dream is Yarhar.
Are you threatening my baby? No, I'm just saying that accidents happen. It's a piece of heavy construction equipment, you know, sometimes things snap. Alright. I only do these redeems. I gotta stretch, hydrate, sit-ups, and squats. And I definitely need to stretch because my legs hurt. Oh. So I need to do like a proper stretch. Kind of wish I had the mining ship from the moon here. So that I could just eat the whole deposit in 30 seconds. Which is how we ended up with over 1,000,000 kilograms of iron. Oh my god. My fucking legs hurt. Okay, squats. One. Dose. 3. Cuatro. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Yes. All right. Sit up time.
We're just waiting for the inevitable.
What do you mean?
Because this is going to take a long
1, 2,
They'll
3,
have to wait for the build queue to be
4,
done to be building. There's a shit ton of steel and
5,
Oh.
6,
metal grid done.
7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. Exercises are complete. The company mandated exercise complete. Now, get back to mining. Ben, are you speaking?
No.
Oh, okay. I saw your mic lighting up and I got concerned that my that something was wrong with Discord.
No, I do not.
You ever play Hard Space Shipbreakers?
Never heard of it.
It's a game where you break apart ships. You're basically a salvager.
Right.
But breaking ships down it's like a puzzle, right?
Right.
There are certain things you can do and can't do. Some things are dangerous.
Yeah.
So on and so on. And it's pretty good. I enjoyed it.
That sounds interesting. I have no idea how to model the other rooms in this.
Can you remember what the ratio of gold ore to gold ingots is? Is it 10 to 1 or is it worse than that? I think it might be even worse than 10 to 1. Like fucking 50 to 1.
What are you doing over here?
What do you mean?
With this stuff.
Oh, it's just an antenna.
And this.
I'm gonna build an additional wind farm because we're starting to draw more power than we're making, so gonna need an additional place for more wind power.
Or we can teleport into space and then get some uranium. Make a jacket.
Some wind power. In space. I thought that's what you were gonna say.
Yeah.
The most
Sounds
powerful
right. Yeah,
winds.
Solar winds.
Space winds.
Yeah, just wave of radiation.
I think that's solar power, brother.
No, they're called solar winds, not solar radiation. Yo,
Solar panels
yeah.
are the wind turbines of radiation, you know?
Mm-hmm. You know, whatever you want to say.
Hey, whatever
Suck
makes
a
your
pee.
dick hard.
Oh fuck, not a lot, man.
Then is it really worth it though?
Shit. Who knows?
You know what makes me rock hard is electroshock therapy.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
What?
Okay, no, I'm good. Oh no, I just wanted to clear my throat.
Yeah.
Gotta go to the Red Cross and get the blood pumped directly in. It's the only way.
My erectile dysfunction is that bad. I need
It's
it
so
pumped
bad, I need
directly.
2 gallons an hour.
I'm actively losing blood. How? I don't know. I'm not even bleeding. I'm just losing.
Motherfucker's got a fucking portal inside his body.
That's some pinky shit.
I mean, I did do something like that when I was playing D&D.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Alright, what did you do?
It's called a hemomancer, you know?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
you're talking about that. Okay, alright.
Blood kineticist, you know?
yeah.
And then I just, you know, there's a ability I can do which I teleport through blood, but instead of like using blood like on the ground or on the walls or anything like that, I teleport through you. And I just bust out of your chest like a chest burster. I'm like, I'm here, and it does a lot of damage to you.
I would hope so.
I don't know how people survive, but they do. Having a full-grown man burst out of their chest and, you know, full-on here's Johnny. And,
I mean, that's just an average Sunday.
and they're like, oh, I can still fight. I'm like, you're just a different breed, aren't you?
The only thing that really sucks is it takes forever to fill your cargo hold this way. Because there's no stone at all. It's just all ore. And stone is what really fucks you on cargo.
Excuse me.
Exactly.
Don't worry, brother, you're safe.
Am
think-
I?
I hope
Stone is
so.
very heavy in space engineers.
Yeah. We know it is. Stone's very
And most
heavy.
of the ores are not. So,
Are you
like,
saying I can't handle your stones?
yes.
Damn.
So a tiny bit of stone will fill up a ton of cargo space. But you need, like, 100,000 ore to fill up the same amount. So when you're mining an asteroid that's, like, all ore, it takes forever to get one cargo container.
How many containers do you have back?
How many cargo containers do we have in the base?
Yeah.
Like we only got one large one. That's all we needed so far.
I think you might have missed what I was getting at, but I appreciate
I
this
have
intel.
not been paying attention. I'm paying attention to not crashing.
I appreciate you giving the enemy the intel of how many cargo bays you have.
Oh, don't worry, man. There'll be plenty more.
Got a little over 200,000 gold ore. That'll probably be enough to make all the superconductors we need for now. Alright. Where's the Arhar? There is the Arhar. Which side is the top? That side.
Are you back?
What's up?
I'm gonna need you to check your DMs. It's important.
Oh boy. Just gonna start playing it, and the first thing I'm gonna hear is "Life can be dreamed."
Shoo boopy doopy doo. Life can be a dream. Wav. Jwil wav.
Oh my god.
What?
I fucking love the Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Petronas
I watched it
Forces?
recently. So all I hear is the wav. Jwil wav.
Alright, I'm on my way back.
On my way back, I'm Finn. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Is it? Alright. Looks like...
Brother, your fetishes are getting out of hand.
My
Gonna
what?
have to...
My what's getting out of hand?
Your fetishes.
Can you type that out? I don't understand a word you're saying.
Your PP is too strong.
I will literally type it in dreams to the speech.
Oh my god.
Let me turn off this.
Oh, the miners should be able to fly again. It's just smoking a little bit. There's one engine that needs like 10, 15 motors or something like that.
I got a little too close to the planet before I was ready.
Is it moving?
And construction
Fuck's going on?
comes.
No, it's not moving. It's odd.
Cert large bioweapon transport.
Hot.
Alright, I'm just gonna go down. The ship isn't very full, so I shouldn't have any problem stopping. Hey, Madwack, nice to meet you. Super Cruise? Yeah, we have a mod that replaces the Space Engineer's warp drive with the frame shift drive from Elite Dangerous.
Alright, now
It's way more convenient.
Yep.
Yeah, it replaces the jump drive.
I see you're gonna be getting ready to take that welder out for a test drive, and
That's how I've been welding those blocks there. I used the welding ship.
yeah, there's no way you'd take like all the blocks into your person and then individually go each. You'd go mad before you finish it.
It would take
not
forever.
insane. I'm not that insane.
It would literally take forever. That's what Fen and I did for our moon base, and it took hours. And the moon base wasn't even that big.
Yeah, no. With how often I'm here, it would basically be me undertaking that, and it would just take me way too long.
You'd die.
I'd sooner just fall down the hole. hopefully next time Jwil's here and I can send him to go get iron, because we're gonna need a lot of it. I think I've actually worked through all the iron that we've had from last time, which was a lot.
Can you super cruise with friends, other ships? Yep. Yeah, it's basically just, it makes the ship go really fast for a little while. You have to attach the ships, but if they're attached, then yeah, you can do it. Oops.
I imagine it would be funny if a ship was attached by a connector and you just saw it rubber banding back and forth while you were jumping.
We've literally had it do that.
That sounds terrifying.
It works, but the game ain't happy about it.
Sounds janky as all hell.
Yeah, the super cruise is really useful for getting between large planetary objects. God damn it, I keep turning on GeForce Experience HUD.
Stop doing that.
Because I think the hotkey is like Alt-Z.
Is this rocking back and forth? Clang don't seem very happy today, man.
I take it you're a space engineer's aficionado, Madwack?
The fuck's
Or just
aficionado?
a space aficionado? Because space is pretty cool.
Space Auto.
Space is pretty cool. I'm a big fan.
Hi, big fan. I'm a fan.
I only got 4,000 hours in space engineers, yeah.
Ah,
Just a few.
Yeah, that checks out. 4,000 hours? It's like, what, 1 week? It's not a lot.
jeez. Oh, so he's new to the game. Got it. Just wait until
I don't even have that
fucking-
much in fucking Minecraft. And Minecraft has been out for, what, 13 years?
Just wait until I see this monstrosity I'm working on.
I know I have 1,000 hours in Stellaris.
I'm so sorry, man.
Oh, but
But that's not
Stellaris is
fair.
so easy to put that many hours into, though.
Yeah, it's like you're not even in the mid game until you've been playing for at least 5 hours. So
And that's assuming you're doing a standard game.
yeah, 166 days. Yeah, that's a lot. I can tell you one thing, Ben.
Yeah.
The game is definitely working a lot harder because it's getting hotter in here. It's still running fine for me, but the game is working harder, and I can tell because the temperature in here is going up.
Brother, it's hot in there because you're in there. What are you talking about?
No, it's hot in here because my computer is a fucking furnace. It was never this bad before I got the 3080 Ti. But like, man, 3080 Ti's, they get so hot. Shift F11. I don't know what that does. I'm not gonna believe you. I'm not gonna do that.
No, that it's safe.
I don't
It's an
believe you
admin thing.
either.
Bro. It's an admin thing.
What does it do?
It gives you like a little admin screen.
Oh.
Yeah. It's for like cleaning up well, something you can
That's not what I
do
want.
is clean up like loose objects. You can change the time and weather.
Oh yeah, I thought that was just F11, not Shift F11.
No, I'm pretty sure you have to press the shift part to get into it. At least I had to. Unless I'm delusional, but
Hold on.
I wouldn't put that past me.
We know, brother, nothing gets past you.
I'm too tall. It would hit me in the face.
Which one is it? That one. Let me land this bitch. Hold on, let me get more than one landing gear on the ground. That's better. Alright, let me save the game before I hit this fucking button.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it gives you computer info.
See how hot you're burning.
CPU load is at 60%. 70%. Yeah, it's hovering around 70. Oh, it just turns it on and off. Okay. Thank you for that. That's good. That's useful information. I'm not sure what UPS is, though. FPS, obviously, is frames per second. But what is UPS?
It's the United States Postal Service.
Fuck you. That's USPS.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
So yeah, we're definitely eating some CPU. That's not really a surprise, considering all the calculations this game needs to do.
God, I can only imagine what's gonna happen whenever we engage in combat.
Only the best. Right?
We're gonna be chugging.
The biggest problem with my computer's heat output is the 3080. The 3080 just gets so hot, and it's really good at dispersing heat.
Right.
So all that heat just goes into the room. Which, I mean, that's what it's supposed to do, right? That's the whole point. But, like, holy shit, does it get hot. Alright, I need a break. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I have checked my DMs. But I'll be
I'm
right back.
gonna miss you.
Oh,
Dog, I miss him so much.
good night,
Oh,
Jamie.
hey.
Have a
Oh.
good sleep.
Hi, dreams.
Have
Mwah.
sweet dreams, you mean?
I will fucking murder you.
That's so
Nighty night.
funny.
Mwah. Love you. See you
Have
around.
sweet dreams. Good seeing you.
Alright, I'll be right back.
what is one of the most memorable characters like that you've ever had, and like what moment with them really sealed them?
Sans Undertale.
What?
You said most memorable characters. Sans Undertale.
We were talking about
I can
D&D.
respect that.
Yeah. Same answer.
Yeah.
So you played D&D, but you were Sans Undertale?
No, but
That's
I
pretty
kind of
fucking
want to.
I don't really
Like-
have any characters that are like that, but there was one time we
Memorable
played
to you.
Okay.
I recently had a character that died by falling on their own sword after having a really bad nightmare.
Fucking hell.
That was pretty memorable.
I can respect it. So
Uh,
I was playing. You go ahead.
I'll be quick. His whole like background is that he swore an oath of vengeance after some necromancers did some really heinous shit,
Oh, I heard
right.
this story, I think.
and I'm trying to keep it super simple because otherwise we'll be here for a while.
Yeah.
And so he really hated the undead and necromancers, obviously, right?
I can
Like
respect
that was his whole thing. Anyway, he had some horrific nightmares, like psychically induced nightmares, where he was an undead, not in control of his body, but still like conscious of what he was doing. And when he woke up, he was so traumatized by it that he fell on his own sword on purpose. Which
Wow.
people have
Not very
done
strong will.
to commit suicide in the past. It's really fucking hard.
Yeah, well, you have to stab yourself. It's not easy.
What the fuck? Oh my god, Ben, there are arms floating in midair.
Did he get resurrected?
No.
That would have been really funny if he created his own nightmare.
No.
Like,
Well, that was
somebody
that was a
resurrected you.
good
You
choice.
are undead.
that was an
now.
early like thing, conditional thing with him is that like if you try to cast Revivify on him, he'll wake back up and immediately kill himself.
But undead don't possess the will to do that, though.
Well, no, undead don't, but Revivify, like resurrection, stuff like that, wasn't it was not on the table
so
for Alex.
so
the
he
soul not
hates-
willing to be revived anyway, it caused the
Damn.
revival to fail, so he doesn't need to wake up and kill himself again. He would just.
But it would be
not
so much
revive.
more fun if he did, though.
Man signed a DNR with life.
Exactly. But yeah, that's the most interesting thing I have. And the whole reason it happened is it was just like roleplay flavor text that when we took a short rest or a long rest in this temple, that we would have these horrific psychically induced nightmares, right?
Yeah.
And the DM was like, well, obviously for Alex, the most obvious thing is that he would have a nightmare where he is undead, right? Because it's the most terrifying thing to him. And the next thing I said was, if he had a really realistic nightmare of him being undead, he might just kill himself. And the DM looked at me and was like, you want to roll for it?
Oh boy.
And he was very kind about it. He was like, look, if you have the balls to just roll for it, if you get a 50 or higher, I will give you an extra spell that you would not ordinarily be able to cast as a paladin. Just pick a spell from the cleric spell list of 4th level or something, right? But if you get a 10 or lower, then he just dies straight up. And I rolled like a 7. So
High risk, high reward.
it was like I had like a
About right.
50% chance of getting a spell that I would otherwise never have as a paladin, right? Like a good one.
Yeah.
And a 10% chance of the character dies and he fucking died.
Man, how fucked up would it be if his dream came to fruition because he did that.
That's what I said. I was like, if somebody like found him and resurrected it, like turned him into an undead, it's like,
We
you
might do
made
that
your
in our
own nightmare.
in our next campaign, is have him come back as one.
What about you, Fen?
Oh, at the time I was playing, hold on, let me collect my thoughts. I was playing as a, Warforge, I think I was either a fighter or barbarian, one of those two. This was a little one-shot because it was only me and one other person that showed up for the DM. So it was only like a 3-party crew sort of thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, it was just me and one other guy. He was playing a halfling, I think. Because it was a one-shot, we were just looking through the book of, like, things to have. And I came across a scroll of enlarging that I thought would have been really funny. Because then I would be large size, and he found a scroll of, what's the opposite of enlarging?
Reduce.
Thank you. So he became tiny. So we kind of went through this little one-shot where I'm kind of like his fucking, like, mech. Sort of like Evangelion sort of shit. Sort of shit. It lasted for a good dungeon or two, but eventually we came across this room that kind of had like a little magical aura to it. And the way that the DM described it is that I felt like I started shrinking, and it felt like something was fucking growing inside of me. So I spit the guy out, and he kind of fell into an abyss. And that's mostly where it ended. It was just a one shot. But...
That's pretty neat.
Oh yeah.
By the way, fun fact: goblins and gnomes are considered small creatures, which means that they can ride medium-sized creatures as a mount.
Oh shit.
Which means that as a goblin or a gnome, you can ride like a wolf, which does two things for you. One, it's not a horse. Two, because it's you riding a medium-sized creature, you can bring it into normal spaces without any movement restrictions.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So, like, you can't ride a horse into the tavern and expect that everything is just going to work out. Right?
I mean, with enough proficiency,
And
maybe.
I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this specific thing before. It also means that you, as a battlesmith artificer, can ride your what's it called? Steel Warden?
Oh.
The mech
shit.
thing that you get as a battlesmith artificer
Okay.
is a medium-sized creature, so you can ride it.
What about you, Cargo?
Oh boy. See, I'm the DM for pretty much all my groups, so do you
Oh
want
god,
a
I'm
DM?
so
Do
sorry.
Character
want
you've controlled
a
that
character
is
I've
most
controlled?
memorable to
Okay.
you, that you're like, you know what, this is just a character that I'm gonna remember for a long time.
Well, I remember all my characters, all 3 of them.
One that you're most proud of, or
Every time
like
I meet
they
a
did
forever
the most
DM,
heinous or like the greatest thing that you're like, fuck.
Well, I don't know about greatest thing or most interesting character, but one of my most memorable moments was I was playing Orc. This was actually my first character ever. His name was Cruin Dithis, but we just called him Cruin. And in that game, I was the group's, like, fighter. So I was the frontline tank. And there was another Orc in the group, and I don't even remember the other 2, but I remember one of them was infected with lycanthropy, which will come and play later. So we were on an airship, and I had a rivalry with one of my other party members. It was, he was an Orc Wizard or something, I believe. An Orc Wizard or Orc Sorcerer, one of the 2. But we had a rivalry going. He really did not like my character for reasons that I didn't like his character for reasons, but like it was agreed upon between me and him. Like we didn't get mad at each other legitimately. We role played it as such. We had a good time. So later on in the campaign, we're on an airship, and we found out that our friend had lycanthropy, and he got it from a pelt that he got in the previous town, and he turned into an owlbear on the airship. So my character was sleeping with him, sharing a room with him, and my character woke up in his casual clothes to an owlbear fucking mauling him. So the other two party members come into the room, and I'm trying to beat the shit out of an owlbear with my bare fist. And funnily enough, I was doing pretty damn well. and all of us were freaking out. We're like, oh my god, where is our party members? Just a pool of blood where his fucking bed sheets are. What the fuck is going on? There's a bear in the room. the orc fighter's beating the shit out of it. So anyway, we knock him unconscious. And with the rivalry between me and my other character, we actually recently found out that we are long-lost siblings. And he absolutely hates this idea because we're so very different. And so he was looking for an opportune moment to start a legitimate fistfight with my character, but you know, it was a bad idea considering he's a wizard, not a fighter. Me have just been mauled by an owlbear, I'm now in a weakened state. So our other party members still freaking out, trying to get the handle on the situation, and the other guy was just like, this is a good time to start a fight. So he punches my guy in the face, and instead of entering an extended dialogue of, hey, let's talk this out, I punch him back, and we start fucking brawling in the room.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
In my weakened state, I still lost the fight, and after that, we actually pretty much reconciled, but
That's how you do
yeah,
it.
that was my most memorable moment, waking up, beating the shit out of an owlbear, and then having my very disgruntled brother beat the shit out of me.
Nothing quite like a wizard with 20 strength.
Oh, no, he's got lucky with his rolls, and I had like 12 HP remaining. I was like, you better knock me out within like 2 turns, or I'm gonna rock your fucking world, buddy. And he did. It was good. It was a good fun story moment. We actually didn't play the campaign too much after that for reasons.
I'm very sorry for the fact that you're a forever DM.
I've actually gotten used to it. I actually quite enjoy it. Every time I've been a player since, I kind of actually pseudo miss being a DM, but whenever I DM, I miss being a player. It's a horrible... horrible state of being.
Anyone who's DM before, you're gonna hate this character that I was. And you'll see why, because this character made the DM give up and let me control the campaign.
Oh boy.
And this is why. I was playing my first chaotic evil character.
I don't know so well.
Now, mind you, he's chaotic evil, but he's not stupid. He was a chaotic evil, I think he was a he was a barbarian. He was a barbarian dwarf.
Okay.
And I'd never played many chaotic evil characters before, but I knew that, like, I was reading up on, like, what you know, chaotic evil means and, like, how they should act. Because, you know, if you just normally go, oh, I'm just gonna start killing everybody, then, you know, you're probably gonna die pretty fast, because you're gonna have like 200 guards on you, and then you'll die within like 30 turns. But I was in a party with a lawful good person and a neutral good person, and you know, so it was very interesting to have like a party where everyone was so vastly different. And then we had like chaotic neutral and everything. Well, all these people were doing their own thing. we went to go travel down a road, and we see a caravan being raided by bandits, and they're.
Thank you for the hydrate, Drayton.
And so I'm like, hey, guys,
Ugh, big sippy.
listen, all that supplies down there, all the people are dead already. Why don't we just, take it and kill everyone there? They're bandits. They're criminals. Nobody gives a fuck about them. And then I was like, let's just kill them, take all the stuff for us, and then we get more supplies. And while the good person's like, I don't really think we should kill them, and I'm like, they're criminal. And eventually, it didn't take very long, but I convinced everyone to murder them all. So we did.
Oh,
And we continued doing this.
Extrajudicial killing. Murder is a stretch.
Yeah.
They're
They're criminal. It's
but
more
we
of
did
like a
steal
right
the
judgment.
supplies that they belonged to somebody else.
Right.
No, they're
right,
already
right,
dead.
right.
It's fine.
Like,
And this continued. And he decided to give me, throughout the campaign, he gave me some really strong items that made me the strongest character in our entire party. I don't know why he did this. I don't know
what the fuck
what
he was
his
thinking.
reasoning was. No. He gave it, let's put it this way. He gave me a Medusa shield, which this Medusa shield, essentially, every turn in combat that you're facing me, you have to make a will save. If you fail this will save, you run. And then he gave me a sword that did fire damage, that normally would do fire damage to its user, but due to the fact of my god and how I worship the god of the forge, and like I sacrificed my arms to him, he's the chaotic evil god of the forge. I had like damage immunity to my arms specifically when it came to fire damage, so I could wield the sword normally. This sword did like the fire damage that was on it was irreducible, so it was like it bypassed all damage resistance and immunity. I don't know why he gave me these swords and stuff like that, but it was fucking awesome. I ended up they wanted to betray me, but one of the characters, while they were planning to betray me, one of the characters liked me or feared me more than he cared about their plans. So he told me that they were planning on betraying me. So I decided to recruit everyone else by force. And I said, it's very simple. Join me, or I'll kill you here and now.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, most people joined me. And they told me their entire plan, and so I knew everything. And on the day they were supposed to enact that plan, I fucked up the DM's character that he controlled, and then I proceeded to the neutral good character. He was like a ranger, and he was like anti-slavery type of thing, so he like tried to free as many slaves as he could.
As most good people are.
Yeah, which is weird because I owned a slave in that campaign.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
I treated her with respect. I said, never lie to me, never betray me, and I'll treat you fair. If you do any of them, I will torture you to death.
Fair trade.
Okay.
You know?
Continue.
And believe it or not, she was very happy, and which pissed off the neutral good character because he's like, "You're free. You can leave. I'll stop him if he tries to hurt you." And she's like, "I don't want to leave. He's protecting me." Like, have you seen him? He's fucking terrifying. I'm not going anywhere. And so push comes to shove. They try and betray me. Oh, fuck. I should probably tell you the reason why they try to betray me. I organized a coup.
What's a coup?
A coup. I overthrew the king.
Oh, okay.
Because the king heard of my blacksmith skills and was like, "I want you to make me a sword by royal decree." And I was like, "Oh, of course, your highness. Of course."
What happens if I
but I have one
delayed
stipulation.
fireball?
I said, "There's one stipulation. You can come with whatever guards you want, but you have to come pick up the sword yourself. The sword binds itself to you when it touches you. So if I pick it up, it'll bind itself to me, and you'll never really own it. Because of the way I forge things. Because I sacrifice people to forge things." Like, for example, to make his sword, which I was using as a secondary sword for myself, because I think it did like psychic damage. I sacrificed a small child. I converted his soul into power, and then I believe several dogs, a couple cats, and like a pregnant woman. I don't know. I killed a lot of people for that sword.
Yeah.
And I like burned places to the ground. Like if I felt like you were skimping me on something, I would return late at night and light you on fire and blockade your house, so you couldn't open any of the doors and just listen to you scream. And that was my lullaby. But
Man just fell asleep in the street when he felt like it.
Yeah. I'm just a homeless man. What's this guard gonna think? Oh, crazy. But the king came by to pick up his sword, had guards. My friends were there. We had 2 assassins outside that were both players. The 2 people who joined me first.
Yeah.
And so they killed the guards. I shoved the king into the fire and sacrificed his soul to finish the sword. You know, the soul of a king.
Yeah.
And then I proceeded to use that sword to orchestrate the murder of all the king's sons, including because the DM said that he had 4 sons. He had a general, one who was his general, one who was, a diplomat, and then 2 children. I killed the children myself,
Yeah.
and then both of my friends who were assassins killed the general and the diplomat. So we killed the king's entire family.
Fun.
I told myself, and then I came in front of the entire country and I said, I'm king now. If you don't like that, come do something about it. And then miraculously, nobody had a problem with it. And that's when my party decided to betray me, because they saw me getting extreme levels of power. Because I now ruled the kingdom. And everyone in my party were advisors to me. Except for the good people. I had them deal with the poor, because I didn't feel like dealing with the poor people.
Oh my god.
So they tried to betray me. It fails. The DM pusses out like a bitch and runs away from his player. And then I end up catching them, besieging their secret base that they had built, because the DM was, one of the players, so he can do whatever he wants. So he managed to build a secret base, and disappear, whatever. In that base, I killed the DM. I found the ranger, the neutral good ranger. I knocked him out with poison that I had put on my blade. And I had tortured all the slaves that he had freed. I had recaptured and then tortured in front of him just so he could watch it. And then I killed them, and then I killed him last. Oh,
Just a little intense.
I sacrificed him to make a sword. And then we proceeded to wage war on the world, and the DM said that nobody could stop us, so we win. And we won. And the DM's just like, you guys do whatever you want now. I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, you're salty because I beat you.
Oh, you know.
But that was my first chaotic evil character. I turned everyone evil, and to be fair, he wasn't very good at DMing. He did his best.
Bang over there. What did you drop?
Yes.
I didn't drop anything.
What do you think about that coming from a DM standpoint, Cargo?
You're
It
a
sounds
nightmare.
like he wasn't a good DM.
he was not. He was.
I'm gonna be
he
real
liked
for
story.
that for your friend there. He doesn't sound like a good DM because the goal is you're never like fighting the DM, so there shouldn't be any winning against the DM. And if there is, you're failing at something very clearly.
I've had DMs I've seen DMs do it right where they have a character, but it's like
Yeah,
they'll kill him without a second thought, and it happens all the time where they're like, "Oh no, I'm fucking dead."
You can put in a character. It's definitely doable. I would never personally do it. At the most, I'll have a kind of pseudo quest guide, just
Yeah.
like in case a guide that they can go to if they ever need anything that I would suggest they do next. They just go to that guy and ask.
I hit the microphone
Yeah,
by accident.
that's generally what happens.
But he's not like my character. And even if they killed that character, if you betrayed them for any reason, then there would just be a new one essentially.
But he had
Man,
that same
the same informant keeps reappearing. What the fuck?
he had that same outlook on D&D where he was like the perma DM, but he missed being a character. And so he is just like, I'll just make a character and he'll be like a side person. But then he ended up getting attached to this character, and then he got mad that I killed him.
I've learned to enjoy being a DM. Because I as a DM I can literally test anything I want. If I want to test a character build, I can make that character and either have it be a friend or a foe.
Have I ever told you guys about the Sunder Barbarian?
Nope.
One of my DMs, I'm like, I want you to make the most broken character you can. I want you can be level 10, right? But I want you to be the most broken you can make your character without going to these places, but I want you to make him busted. This guy, a wizard casts fireball at you. I sunder the fireball. And he did.
Oath of Vengeance Paladin multiclassed into Hexblade Warlock is an absurdly powerful character.
Is mostly busted because oh, you have magical items, you're wearing armor? No, sundered. Bye. You're now fighting me naked. You might want to be a monk and try and fight me that way. I think the most there's a character I created that I think your character that feared undead would have really fucking hated. He was an undead vampire lord. But he was a dread. And if you know what a dread is, they use fear as a weapon. And that's their whole shtick, is even if you're immune to fear and you get bonuses to fear and everything, no, you're not immune to my fear. It's my fear that you're not. And I can put literally the worst images in your mind in your head.
I just
And
slammed
they'll do
into a
damage to
fucking
you.
wall.
Oh,
Like
fuck.
his pastime was he liked to fuck with paladins. This
Damn, he
ship
gets
is dead, by the
around.
way. I
I need to
don't know
make a
what
paladin real
happened.
fast.
This welder that you're standing on is dead.
What?
There's no battery life in it.
Just stick them in there. I don't care. Good enough.
That's just because it's a low battery whenever I got it back. It still has 10
No.
hours of battery.
Oh, it had battery when I looked at it. Like there was like little lights on it, but now there's no lights.
Mm.
We just waiting for plates to.
Damn, I only need 27 more.
Oh, we're out
That's
of
not too
iron.
bad.
Oh,
I'm drawing a
Yeah,
blank
that's
on
why I
the
was getting
ship
iron. I
now.
need to. I forgot to put all the iron that I got into the queue of the refinery because the refineries just keep making cobalt for some reason.
Because cobalt takes forever to refine. I don't know why. Cobalt takes a million years to refine. And you don't get that much out of it.
Big yawn.
I'm gonna end my stream.
Yeah,
I think I'm honestly getting close to calling it a night.
I'm gonna go park myself in the cryopod, but if you guys want to finish stuff up, then you've got however long you need.
I'm
If I didn't work
gonna
tomorrow.
call it.
I'm also gonna
I
save
didn't work
because I haven't
tomorrow.
done that in a while.
Yeah. If I didn't work tomorrow, I would probably be playing a bit more, but I'm also drawing a blank on the interior now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little rough, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And by that I mean you'll figure it out.
I have faith in you.
but I thoroughly enjoyed. Like one day I'd like to play a D&D game with everyone on, you know, around here. I feel like a D&D campaign with us would be interesting.
Mhm.
All right, there we
I'm
go.
actually in the middle of a D&D campaign right now. I'm not sure if I...
All right, everybody, I'm gonna raid out. We're going over to Kiss My Sass, who is a friend of mine. They're playing Deep Rock Galactic. Kiss My Sass. There we go. Have a good night. Take care. And I'll see you guys at the latest on Monday. But every now and then I have guerrilla streams on Saturday and Sunday. So we'll see. Take care. Drink lots of water. Get lots of sleep. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.